Today I am making a heart from a silver quarter. Who doesn't love a heart? Now, I want to show the steps to make this, and it's pretty simple. If you've seen me make coin rings before, it's the same steps as that. So let me show you all the stages that you'll see in this live stream today. Okay? Now we're starting with a quarter. It's going to be a silver quarter, a 1959, as we see here, 90% silver. All right, so this is the starting phase of the coin ring, which will be turned into a heart. All right, so we start off with the quarter, okay? Then we punch a hole right in the center of that quarter. Then we go through the folding phase of the coin, okay? Then we offer the teardrop. And then from the teardrop, we add the crease right here on the top. So these are all the stages that you will see today that turn this 1959 silver quarter into a coin ring. All right. So like I said, it starts with the quarter, a centered punch. Then you'll go right to the fold. Then from the fold, you go to the coin ring. Okay, which is basically, I guess I missed a spot. There we go. It will be the coin ring. Then the coin ring will turn to the dip. And then from the dip, you put the dip at the top. And that will be the ring right there. All right, I'm going to take some time to welcome those inside the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. We have Rockamaz, Starika, and BH Customs. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for coming to see me this morning here when I'm making a coin ring heart for a co-worker. Every so often, this co-worker sends me some dessert. Now, I know I'm going through my diet, but I think it's so sweet of this older lady. She was born in 1959. And what she does is she says, "Hey, I had some extra rum cake," or she make me a butterscotch bun, right? And she'll just give me an extra cakes and say, "Hey, I'm not selling these. You can have these." And I'm telling you, every so often when I'm on my way home, she always makes sure to pack about 2 to 3 extra buns and cakes for me just as a gift. She don't ask for any money. And I said, you know what? That's sweet. So I was thinking, what could I do with her? Now, my mama taught me never ask a woman's age. But I did ask her. I said, hey, what year were you born? And she hesitantly told me 1959. So I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make you something nice. I didn't tell her what I was going to make her, but this right here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a coin heart pendant and give it to her as a gift. What you guys think about that? Okay? Now, I love the sweets that she gave me, so I thought it was so sweet. So I thought the best gift to give her, not a coin ring, but a coin heart pendant. All right, so we're going to go through those steps. And thanks, Geronimo. We got BH Customs, Geronimo, Rockamaz, Starika in the house. Thank you guys for being here. I just wanted to start off by showing you the steps of making this ring. So let's start there. What I want to do first, without knocking over everything, is put a punch in the coin. So I have right here, we have it centered. Okay. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. Tap the screen 2 times if you're on your phone. We got 13 people in the chat. Let's see, can we even up the likes? It would be nice. So the first step for me to do is come straight over here to, hey Neil, how you feeling? There we go. Right over to the 6-ton press. So I'm bringing that right over here, and let's crank it. The first step is put a nice, well-centered punch in the coin. There we go. Pretty simple. There we go there. We release it. Okay. There we go. A well-centered punch. All right. The next step is to get this punch released. So I take my Delrin hammer and just lightly tap in that area. Sometimes it want to come out, sometimes it don't. Sometimes it comes out, sometimes it don't. Let me figure it out. There we go. There we go. It came out. All right, so now we have it centered. Brown Sugar, how you feeling? Welcome to the chat. All right, so we come straight over here. Brown Sugar's in the house. So what we want to do, I want to capture some of this silver. So I'll grab my little jar here, which I have my silver there. Okay. And I get my tool here, my deburring tool. And all you want to do is clean that area up. There you go, just like so. And you collect that silver right inside the jar. Okay. All right, just like so. All right. And after you do that, you want to take some sandpaper. Southern Mofo, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. This is the first time you coming into the live stream. My name is JT from JT Coin Rings, where I talk coin rings and all things precious metals. And I also talk about the coins that I have in my possession. And I show you how I make rings from them. Now, all of my coins I don't make rings from. Some I do collect. I share that on my channel as well. Some of my coins are not even silver or gold. Some are made out of bronze. I just love the way coins look. But I do use this skill of making coin rings and helping me to buy more coins, which allows me to put in my stack and also allows me to build up my saving account. You use your skills to pay the bills. Okay, now that you have this here, you want to now do the second phase, which I showed you. It's called the fold. All right. So let's come over here. This is the stabilizer die that I'll use. I want the year to show on the coin heart. So I'm going to put that down like this. But before I go to this step, I have to anneal the coin. All right. So let's go over here to the anneal station and let's light this baby up. Okay. If you have any questions or concerns, do me a favor. Let me know in the chat. Let me know where you're from. I'm here in Baltimore, Maryland, the home of the Baltimore Ravens and the Baltimore Orioles. Let me know where you're from. And let me know the teams that play for your location. Our Ravens just beat the Buffalo Bills this Sunday. There we go. We sent it. Southern Missouri. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming to the chat. South Dakota. My friend Starika with the awesome stickers. Thank you so much for those stickers. Okay. The next step. We got NYC in the house. Check this out. Check this out, brown sugar. This right here is the 75th anniversary of the NYC subway, 1904 to 1979. Isn't that cool? That's what my friend Brown Sugar. Las Vegas. The shitty Raiders. Go Steelers. All right. I like the Steelers too. All right. So next, what you want to do is go to the folding phase. So you want to take this here, place it upside down like so, and straight over to the 1-ton press. Want to turn that around like so, like that. All right. We got Neil in the house. Make sure you collect your silver, gold, and your osmium. South Carolina in the house. Thank you so much for coming today. This right here is the starter cone. You want to start the process off with this cone. Then you see that it start to fold. All right. So what you want to do next, you want to make sure that baby stay hot and able to bend. It's very important. Metal Bum, how you doing? It's good to see you. There we go. You get that thing nice there. It's good to see you, Metal Bum. I haven't seen you in a while. It's always good to see old friends of the channel come on through. Got my man BH Custom in the house, the maker of all good things. This man makes Cuban links. He makes everything. Movable helicopters. This guy is an artisan. There we go. So now that we fold it, we go through the second phase, right? And fold that thing again. But we got to make sure that it stays nice and even. We don't want to make a wobbly coin. Okay? Not a wobbly coin ring. So we want to go to the universal folding. This is the bigger one here. Let me go ahead and even that up. All right, now I got it stabilized. And now I can start pressing with a 1-ton press. There we go. Just like so. Red-blooded American. How you feeling? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. There we go. All right, so we see that it started folding. What I want to do now is to make sure that it don't rip, because you know this coin, 1959, is not like our coins from today, the silver coins. It's a lot thinner. So what I want to do is take my sandpaper and I want to smooth out that cut edge portion. He said, my feet hurt. That's right. Southern Mofo says, yes, no wobbly coins. No wobbly coin rings. There we go. Just like so. 1959. Anyone here was born in 1959? Do anyone have any memories of 1959? All right, so we get to this point here. We folded it. Now, guess what we're going to do again? We're going to make sure we get a we're going to make sure we get a nice heat to that right there. Let me pull that back. There we go. April 15th, 1959. We got a 1959 birthday here. This right here is a 1959 United States quarter. As we know, in 1964 was the last year that we had circulating quarters. This is 90% silver, guys. I know a lot of people know in the chat. But for those watching the replay who don't know, let's hear it sizzle. There we go. Boom. Lord Prep is teaching the crowd. Ask the question, why do we have ridges on the side of the coins? Why do we have ridges on the side of the coins? To protect it? To protect the coin? Are the ridges there for what are the reasons for the ridges? Because we do have some coins that don't have ridges. So they stop shaving silver off. That's right. Lord Drop, I heard that they have ridges on the edge for deterring shaving off of the edges, so take pieces of metal off. Also, I think for counterfeit protection, but maybe also just for design. Well, you're absolutely correct, because I've heard the same thing for not just United States coins, but coins from other parts of the world. For example, we have this coin here, which is made in Ethiopia. This coin was being counterfeited, right? So what the Ethiopian, the mint did was they made this coin have a wavy type of shape, and that stopped it from being counterfeited, and that stopped it from being shaving. So they stopped making the coins like this, because you see no ridges are there. And their next batch of coins had a nice design, which was harder to counterfeit. There we go. There we go. So that's one of the coins that I read the same thing that Lord Prep made reference to, why we have ridges. This, I remember reading this about the Ethiopian coin. Okay. All right, so let me go here before I burn my finger. Let me dip that in. There we go. That's a little cool now. Now, let's go here. We go to the next phase of making the ring, which is bringing it to the ring stretcher, okay? We got 63 people in the chat. Thank you all for being here this morning while I make this coin heart. Okay, let's go bring it here. That was my nickname in high school. What was your nickname in high school? Okay, you want to bring it here and slowly stretch. And as you stretch, you want to make sure that you turn it counterclockwise. The ring stretcher. You know what? We should have JT Corn Rings channel after dark. I tell you, we have some comedians in here. We have some comedians up in here. The ring stretcher. Looks like a torture device. The ring stretcher. I guess so. I guess so. All right, so we have here. I want to make sure that there is no rips, that there's no tears. He says, Starika says, garbage man. I was always taking out the trash. All right. So I'm going to bring this back up. Nice little stretch. Now, the thing is, I have to make sure that I turn it counterclockwise and that it doesn't rip. All right. And you turn it like so. Now, after this turn, I'm going to take it back to the heat. So let's bring it back down here. If you can't stand the heat, you get out of the kitchen. You got to... What is up with these comments this morning? Everybody like that type of ring. This right here is not one of those rings. This right here will be a pendant. So this step here is the stretching of the coin ring. Stinky Bunny. This is a 1959 90% quarter. 1959. There we go. We're going to put it right here. This is a coin ring. There we go. So we have going to the next step here, which will be to stretch the coin ring. This will be a quarter ring. Yes, it will. That I will be turning into a heart pendant. So we go right back up here. There we go. And let me stretch it back here. There we go. So y'all can still see, and I got room to stretch. I'm a big guy in this small little area. So I put this inside so I protect the coin detail. So I place that like this. Just like so, real tight. And put that up right there. And all I do is stretch. There we go. Stretch and twist. Now, the thing about this, you don't want to stretch too fast. You know, you don't stretch too fast because you don't want to risk ripping the coin. Well, you want to turn it to make sure that it's even on both sides. A light stretch, and then you want to turn it counterclockwise. Mike Burton, how you doing? Maple Scissor, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys for coming in. Hit that like button. The price of admission is your like and your subscription. There we go. All you want to do is turn and stretch. Andrew Gibson, I'm making a heart pendant. It will wind up looking like this. I will clean it up and put it on a nice silver chain so it can be worn. Okay? Steven Stacks, how you doing? That's right. The price of admission is your like and subscription. There you go. Let's come back down to here to the kitchen where it's going to be hot. There we go. And we twist it like so. Like so. There we go. And now what we want to do is apply some more heat to that. There we go. But it starts off as a ring. There we go. It does start off as a coin ring, but then the next step will be turning it into a heart pendant. And I'll show all those steps after I dip it in the water. Okay? And we come right back up to here. Hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. There we go. Right over here to the ring stretcher. I'll be doing the stretch and release. Okay. I don't like the metal against metal. Kind of kills the detail inside. So we go here. There we go. And bring it down to the bottom. There we go. And you want counterclockwise. We got 59 people in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Tell me where you're from so I can shout you out. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, home of the world champion Baltimore Orioles. Also Super Bowl champions Baltimore Ravens. I don't know what we do this year for sure. Norway, deal with it. Buffalo, New York. We just got finished playing Buffalo. This Sunday. There we go. Starting to form as a ring. Now this has got a little wonky wonk to it, but we ain't worrying about that. We're gonna get that out. We got Stinky Bunny from Chicago. He says, yeah. We got Tunnel Path, Nevada. And Sarika says, I'm from my mama. That's right. Give mama all the credit. She had to carry you. Give mama all the credit. So we want to come here, guys. I want to make sure I don't overstretch this thing because it'll be a shame to lose such a fine thing. But you want to make sure, because this ring has a different composition, meaning the relief is higher than the newer rings, you have to be very careful about the rips and tears. So that's why I'm taking my time and stretching it. Okay, you got to feel the metal. He says, I don't know what happened on Sunday, but those were not my Bills on the field. Yeah, we have our, sometimes we have our good days, sometimes we have our bad days, The Ravens lost 2 games in a row, back to back. So that's not usually what happens in the upcoming years. You know, back in the day, we would lose like that, but hey, it happens, right? Yes, from Baltimore, Maryland. Here we go. So what I'm doing right now is making sure that that cut edge is nice and free from any cuts, any tears, and right. So I'm looking real close to see if anything's going to tear or rip. If I don't see that, I can proceed. Okay. So I don't see any tears, any rips. Now I can go to the next step. So Ricky says I'm not much of a football fan, but hockey, it's another tough sport. Here we go. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to start. See, can I bring some shape to this? Because I don't have to make this like such of a ring like the other corn rings. So what I'm going to do is start to press this wonky side down. Okay, what I want to do is bring this out a little bit more so I can even up to my 1-ton press. And all I want to do is press that down, you know, then turn that around this way and start to press that down this way. You want to press down both sides of the ring. Okay. So as you go there, because remember, I'm turning this into a pendant. Okay, so all I want to do is make sure that my year is showing. That wonkiness will give a little character to the pendant. And right now, this is a size 6. I preferably like this around 7. So let's see, can I stretch it a little bit more? I sell gold and silver jewelry, way too heavily invested right now, and got to dump some inventory. Actually, got a couple of state quarter rings. Oh, wow. I understand about dumping. Sometimes you have to do that for the metals when you are a little top heavy in the metals. I had to do it last year, unfortunately, but I'm slowly building up my stack again. That's why I'm buying stuff like this, like 1/4 ounce silver, and I buy some silver rounds like so. Put in my stack again, get my stack back up. 71 likes, 21 likes. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. I appreciate that. It helps the channel. But I appreciate you guys being here the same. All right, I'm going to heat this thing back up. I wanted to get it to about 6.5. I don't want the pendant to be so small. There we go. I appreciate everyone being here. Y'all absolutely best. You can be anywhere Monday morning, but you choose to be here in the JT Corn Ring stream. All right, back over here. Thank you guys for coming. If you would like a channel sticker, you can hit me up at jtcornrings@gmail.com. That's jtcornrings@gmail.com. And I'll send you a channel sticker out. And if I run out, as soon as I do my new batch in October this month, I will make sure I send them out to you. And that's just thanking you so much for coming to my stream today. There we go. And we just twist and turn. There we go. Twist and turn. There we go. Bring the heat. So there we go. See what size this is. Six. Didn't stretch much. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. Thank you guys for being here. There we go. We got 6.5. That's close enough to where I need to get. Now we can start making this a pendant, but let's start cleaning it up a little bit. Okay, let's bring it down. All right, we bring it back down. That's the sticker, the channel sticker, the JT Corn Range sticker. I'll be ordering something real soon for the month of October. And the channel sticker could be a good, something you can put on your safe. There we go. Place that down. And now what I want to do is get some of that fire scale off. Clean that off. Here we go. Okay, cover your ears up. Awesome. I'm gonna put one of your awesome stickers on right on my workbench, so people can see it while I'm working on my workbench. So when I go upstairs, I make sure to remember to do so. All right, so I cleaned some of that fire scale off, and now I want to do the inside. Do the inside like so. Tell me, how do you stack? Who in the chat stacks silver and gold? And if you do stack silver and gold, what was your recent purchase? What have you purchased recently? Do you believe in stacking American Silver Eagles, constitutional silver, rounds, or generic silver? Do you use your precious metals as a saving account or as a hedge against inflation or for future purchases in retirement? Let me know in the chat. What are some of the reasons you stack silver? I do. My last purchase was a 5-pound bar of silver. Pretty awesome. That's what's up. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Joe Cavey says all the above. Okay. All right. Pretty smart. I'm sorry for all the movement. Okay, the next thing is to make my coin heart. I can't even begin to know how much gold and silver I have, but it's in all forms. So how long have you been stacking? Because that's always important. Some people I've talked to been stacking for 20 years, which I'm totally amazed about that because I'm just starting to stack myself, and then I had to start over. But I know that you stack a little, you stack when you can. 20 plus years. That's awesome. Okay, the first step I want to do, guys. Sorry about that. It's right here. You want to place this bar right at the bottom portion. Okay. I'm going to turn this around. There you go. And you want to do the teardrop at the bottom. So what you want to do is press. All right. Then you pull it out. Got majority of my gold under $1,300 an ounce and silver under $20 an ounce. Those were the days. Awesome. All right, I want to get this out. Okay, so as you see, the teardrop starts to form. Now, the next thing I want to do is off the small dip right there. So you want to put that back on and place this right at the top. Okay, just like so. And you want to press it lightly because you don't want too much of a dip. Okay. Joe Cavey, how you doing? William E, how you feeling? Thanks so much for dropping that like button. That like, I appreciate it. All right. So you want to go here. Sometimes it gets hard to take this out. It gets stuck. But I want to check to see how much dip is in there. I want a little bit more of a dip. So what you want to do is press that back. Okay. Just like so. And you want to press a little bit more. Nice and lightly. There you go. Take the out. All right. So we got here. We have the heart. All right. We have the year. We have the year right there. We have the heart. We can make a little bit more indentation if we want. We kept the characteristics of the coin right there. And we also have Liberty on the side. On the pressing block is my logo, JT Coin Rings. That's the channel sticker. If you like a channel sticker, free of charge, email me at jtcoinrings@gmail.com. That's jtcoinrings@gmail.com. I'll send it out to you. When I order my next batch, just in case I've ever run out, I'll make sure I send it to you as soon as it comes in. All right. There we go. Everyone say hi to Stone Face. If you got the stone face emoji, put the stone face emoji up. Okay, so what I want to do now is clean this off. Okay, you want to make sure you clean it off. I'm going to shine it right on up. Okay. Pretty simple, guys. You start off making the coin ring. And then from that point on, you start to use the coin heart maker. This device here. Stone faces in the house. They're a coin heart maker. And then you can start forming your heart. All right, so what I want to do now, I use flits. Right now I make coin rings. I'm gonna start making coin hearts, bracelets. I'll be doing stuff soon. I'm still learning. I'm still a baby in this stuff, even though I've been doing it for a while. But soon I'll be learning new things because I'll be going to jewelry classes, learning more skills like soldering and pressing. Um, then I can invest in more things as time goes on. Jocelyn Phillips, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I may be wrong on this, but as far as I can remember, putting a hole in a coin or doing anything to alter any form of monetary denomination is technically a federal crime. I'm glad you said that. Mention it. I know that since I've been doing coin rings, I've been doing coin rings for 4 to 5 years, and I've been asked that very thing multiple times, and it's perfect. Let's look it up because you're right on the law that was placed. The law states that you should not deface a coin and you should not commit fraud, meaning taking the denomination, if it's a quarter, and passing it as a 50 cents or passing it as $1 because that's fraud. But coin art, trench art is allowed. So is coin rings illegal? But that's a good point. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's turn this light off real quick. Let's read this because it is a good point. So, in the United States, coins are legal tender for all debts, taxes, and public charges, with the exception of foreign gold and or silver coins. However, there are several laws that make it illegal. Okay, 2. To own a 1933, falsify, mutilate, or alter coins. So, it is federal crime to fraudulently alter. The word is fraudulently alter, mutilate, or falsify U.S. coins. That includes fraudulently possessing, passing, selling, or uttering a coin that has been altered, defaced, or mutilated. So the thing is, you cannot mutilate the coin. So here we go. Is coin rings illegal? Okay. And the answer says no. Making coin rings is not legal because it does not involve defrauding or counterfeiting. Okay? So coin rings are not made with the intent to pass them off as legal tender. Yeah. So that's what that is. I'm not changing the denomination of it, but thank you for asking that, bringing that up. I really appreciate it because it's brought up a lot, and I like to at least show the information on it so it can be clear. I thought the same thing, but in certain countries, you definitely cannot do anything to a coin. But if you go to the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia U.S. Mint, you'll see a coin ring on display. And I was told stories of coin rings. Yeah, I was told stories about coin rings being used by soldiers who were sending rings to their loved ones, but they used a whole different technique. Right? The technique. There we go. The coin heart. The technique was like so. Like this one right here. They drilled a hole in the coin and they used a file to file the area in like this, and they use a hammer or a spoon to tap the edges. And they would send these coins back to their loved ones, and it would be a engagement ring until they get home. I heard stories like that being told. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yep, so that was one. So this right here is the 1959. The 1959 coin heart. And I'm going to show you the nice little chain that come with it. Once I find it. All right. So I have some chains here. And this will come with a chain. Now, you take the chain and I'll place that with it. There we go. So that's how it will be. That's how it will be given. Just like so. And I will be. 1959, my year. Awesome. Oh, what a night. There we go. There we go. That right here is the 1959 heart pendant. All right, here. I'm going to clean it up some more, but just for the display. Thank you guys for coming in and watching me make the heart pendant. Thank you so much, Tim Stacks. 1959. If I get another 1959 quarter, I'll let you know. I ordered this one from my coin store. And if I get one, I'm assuming you got a place to source your chains. To tell you the truth, I get all these silver-plated chains from Amazon. Any way I can get them. There we go. Great, Scott. How you feeling? And there we go, guys. That's how I make the chains. Let's walk through the whole process again. Let me clean my little station. Let's walk through the whole process again. I need you to email me. Email me so I can look at them. Send me a picture of them, because I may need some. I definitely need some in the near future. So here we go. The process, the stages of me making the coin hearts. Okay. We started off with the coin. Then we punched a hole in it. We made the fold the coin. Okay. We turned it to a round coin ring. Then the next phase of it, we did the teardrop. And then from the teardrop, we did the heart. So these are the phases of the coin ring. We started off with the coin, the punch, the fold, the coin ring around a 6.5 to a 7, teardrop, and then we round it off by making it a heart. So that's how we do it. So thank you guys so much for taking your time out your day to watching me do the coin rings. The next time you see me go live, I'll be try my best to make a coin bell. This was made by my friend, Mr. Doughboy 357. Mr. Doughboy did this for me about 2 years ago. So I bought the tools for it this week. I just purchased the tools. So hopefully I'll be making a corn bell real soon. Now, always 5 minutes before I do I end my live streams, I'll do a giveaway. So for those who are left, for those who have stayed up to the 55-minute mark, the troopers of the live stream, the ones who was here from the beginning, if you come back to this video, right? Come back to this video, and you have to make sure you leave a comment. All right? The comment will be for this year Roosevelt Dime. You have to put in Roosevelt love pancakes. Roosevelt love pancakes. And I'm going to do the YouTube comment picker at the end of the week. There's no purchase necessary. If you're in the United States of America or its territories, I can mail this out to you. This giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube or YouTube affiliates. This is sponsored by JT from JT Corn Ring. Okay? So, all I need you to do is say that Roosevelt loves pancakes. 1956. This is the year of this Roosevelt 90% silver dime. And when you do so, at the end of this video, you come back and leave a comment. I'll do a comment picker at the end of the week. That'll be Sunday. And the winner, I'll put in the comments in my community tab. And all I want the winner to do is contact me at jtcornrings@gmail.com. That's jtcornrings@gmail.com. Okay? And I will also send you a channel sticker along with this, okay? And that's thanking you all for taking the time out your busy schedule to watch me bend coins into a heart. Roosevelt loves pancakes. 1956. Roosevelt loves pancakes. 1956. And you'll have this silver dime. Okay? All right, guys. Take care. Good luck to everyone. At the end of this video, Roosevelt loves pancakes. 1956. At the end of the video, once it goes off, once it posts, go right to the post, and that's where I do the comment picker. All right? Take care, guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out, watching me make this 1959 coin ring for my friend. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all when I see you. JT Corn Rings. I'm out. $19.59. There we go. Later, y'all.